Hello, happy Monday. We are back from our honeymoon where the weather is absolutely stunning. I'm just stood in the window, I'm wearing a towel. It is late in the day now. I'd check my watch, but it died ages ago because it's been trying to catch up on my steps and do all of that shit for 2 days, and Apple Watch batteries are not wicked, are they really? Anyway, that is a tangent. I've not had a lot of sleep. We've been back, what time did we get home? About 11:30. Dumped the bags, did a food shop, went and returned the hire car because we picked up a car on the way back from the airport again, which, by the way, was an absolutely solid choice. I'll definitely do that again over paying for airport parking. It costs about the same, and you don't take your car, you take a hire car and drop it off, so you've not got to worry about what happens when you're not there. Did a food shop, brought that home. I've fixed my nails because we had that casualty whilst I was away. I mean, it's not wicked, but it will do the job. So done my nails. I've just had a shower, and that has taken us all of, the 3 hours or so that we've been home. I'm going to do absolutely nothing for the rest of the day. Food-wise today, not on plan. We even toyed with, because we both had the day off, we even toyed with having a gym session today, but I've unpacked, I've done all that stuff, and I'm just absolutely knackered. I don't know why I didn't think I would be, but I'm really, really tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep on the flight, but I did get some. Andy even managed to get some, and Andy does not fly very well. He's quite scared of flying. I think he would be okay with me saying that. It's quite a rational fear to have. He got no sleep on the way out there, but did manage to get a little bit on the way home, so that was an improvement. There just wasn't as much turbulence on the way home. The flight out there was just pure turbulence the whole way, so he was just like... Food-wise today, I've had a McDonald's breakfast. I've had multiple coffees. I've had I bought some Toblerone back, so I've had a couple, and they're like the little snack size ones, so I've had a couple of those, and I've had a yoghurt. So we're going to have a pizza tonight. Like most people who get home from their holiday and have absolutely nothing in and can't be asked to cook it, we're going to have a pizza tonight, and then we will start back on plan and hopefully back training tomorrow. I'm going to take my car for a little whiz around the block in a bit just to make sure that starts up okay, because that would be really annoying to find out at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Andy's back at work tomorrow, but I'm not. I'm going to go and train with a client of mine tomorrow, make sure she's okay, on top of doing my own training. So I'll train myself in the morning and then go and train her later. It's not something that I generally do. All my coaching is online coaching, but she's just joined a new gym, and I am gonna go and see what the equipment's like as well to put together a more targeted program for her, knowing what's there, what she enjoys, because training that you enjoy is training that you'll complete and not skip stuff. So for the most part, I can tailor that for her, and then I'm probably gonna chill. I'm gonna go and see my family tomorrow night and catch them up on everything honeymoon, show them loads of pictures and all that kind of stuff. But this week looks like me returning to work on Wednesday, where I'll be in the office. I did buy them some snacks from duty free, but I don't know whether they'll be snacks that they would enjoy. Don't know, we'll find out. What else is happening this week? We've got an appointment in Birmingham on Saturday, and we're actually going to a Formula 1 exhibition on Sunday. Can you hear that? Andy's catching up on it now. I'm not into Formula 1, but Andy's a big Formula 1 fan, so I spotted tickets for this exhibition in London on Sunday, so we're going to go to that. I am going to go and douse myself in moisturiser because my sunburn has been absolutely rank to travel with. We're going to order a pizza. I'm going to do absolutely nothing for the rest of the day. I'm not even going to dry my hair. I'm so tired. I've been very, very sad today, so trying to do things that cheer me up is an absolute must this week. Good morning, it's Tuesday, and I have just done not a terrible quads and delts session, considering it's my first big kind of leg day back, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit fucking mardy. I'm trying really hard not to be, because I fucking, like, I love my life, but I just really bloody loved my honeymoon. However, there have been some exciting developments over here. I've just got back in the car, but this is looking a whole lot more ultra flexy, if you know what I mean. So that's exciting. If I can't live off coconut water from a fresh coconut and eat delicious food and just spend 2 weeks of non-stop time with my husband, at least I can start to get excited about my new gym. In all seriousness though, the difference that this will make to my prep will be amazing. Mostly for the cardio, because I really struggled sometimes in my last prep making sure that I had the equipment to do it, because I was always fighting. There was only ever 2 Stairmasters at my last gym. At this gym, I'm assuming there will be lots more here. I have just got finished. I've literally just eaten my post-workout, and my post-workout was hours ago, but needs must. I have had a busy day already. I got to the gym to train Harriet at, what, my fucking watch has died. Honestly, I'll come on to that in a minute. But I got here about 10:30. I know that it's past 1 o'clock. On the subject of my watch dying, I thought I was relatively put together post-holiday. No, I'm not. I didn't charge my watch. I left the freezer door slightly ajar last night, so loads of the stuff in the freezer's defrosted, which I'm annoyed about because I hate waste. And I just haven't got my shit together at all. But that was a really good session with Harriet. She's walked away with a lot more confidence. She hadn't realised how good her back was, even though I have. Her form is better. She's a lot more confident with some of the kit that's in there. We're a lot happier with stuff that we can program. Also, as a result from her going to a home gym to training somewhere where she can really beast mode some of the intensity, she's just got a little bit more oomph in her with her training. So the fact that she's training more intensely means that I'm quite happy that I can give her a little bit more food, and her composition's not going to change drastically, which is what we want. So I'm going home now to eat the rest of my pre-workout. Loads of stuff that I've run out of that I just couldn't get at Lidl last night, and I'll probably go and do that on the way home. But yeah, ready to get home, get back and do some work, which is annoying, but it is what I had planned to do today. Is what it is. Most people have to stop at a red light for trains. Not where I live. Rad. Good morning, it is Wednesday. I'm at the office for the first day back. I can't be asked. I can't be asked, and I'm already in that mood where if anyone has put anything in my diary, that I'm just, do you know when you're just mentally not there? When I get out, I'm sure I will feel absolutely fine, but my back's already up. I'm going to try and rectify that before I walk in the building. But it's rest day, so I'm not training today. I am going to try and get some cardio in later on. My session with Harriet was a lot longer than I expected it to be, and I had a lot of work to do, so I didn't get my cardio in yesterday. But I know that Amy's not expecting me to be running fully back in my plan, so my food is perfect, and that's probably more important, to be honest. My cardio is only in there for my digestion, really. We're not trying to lose any fat or anything like that, so we're not in a dieting phase, so it's really not that big a deal. Other than that, I'm feeling okay. I didn't pick up the camera again yesterday because unfortunately my mum came over. Not unfortunately, my mum came over. Love my mum, but she came over last night to deliver some bad news about a family member being, a close family member being very poorly with cancer. So I'm not going to get upset now. I did all my upset and my crying last night. Cried with my mum, cried with my stepdad, cried with Andy. So I'm not going to do it now. But last night was really, really hard. And again, I'm pretty sure that's contributing to my mood today, because I just can't be fucking arsed. Can't be arsed with people that have really trivial issues, which my workplace like most workplaces, is full of. And a bit of perspective is needed sometimes. So hopefully I won't be such a cunt when I get in there. But I can't promise anything, I'll be honest. I can't. I'm not in the mood. So I'm going to go in, just get shit done, get my head down and get out with that attitude today and get my cardio done after work and then get on with some more work. I spent such a long time yesterday doing some bits for an event that's coming up that I'm working on, and yeah, it was just a lot. But then my mum came over and I thought, I'm not taking my laptop out again. So one of them, unfortunately. I got into the office, checked my emails, 333, disgusting. And a meeting where I'm presenting at 9:30. Did I know what I was presenting on? No. Winging it. Fucking hell. I'm in a mood. Because that meeting was late. I didn't eat my breakfast till late. And I haven't pooped. You know how I feel. I haven't pooped. So I've just got a monster. And I'm on my way back in. I'm fucking tired. I thought I was doing alright with the time difference and jet lag and stuff, but every now and then I get a whoosh of like feeling rotten. Oh well, it'll fade. I have just dusted off the cobwebs for my 25 minutes cardio. Work was absolutely hell on earth today. Like, I don't think I could have even warmed up to that. And what a joke it was. I left at 20 to 6. It's now 20 past 7. So I've just boxed that off. And I just need to fucking decompress from whatever the fuck that was. I've got such a busy fortnight coming up. And it seems that whilst I was away, my diary was just... I don't know whether people are actually joking how much work that has just been chucked at me. I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Whatever. We'll get it done. Other than that, it was never going to feel great, was it? After I've just spent 2 weeks of having everything done for me. Like, not even driving anywhere. Not even pulling out my own seat. I'm so grateful for just being so spoilt for 2 weeks. But today was just a big old punch in the tits. I'm not feeling wicked about my check-in tomorrow, not because of how I look, but just how I feel. Particularly after a rest day, I've spoken about this before, my rest day food volume is so high, if I haven't pooped, I don't feel great. And I don't feel great because I haven't pooped. I have got one more meal to have, which is oats before bed. And maybe that'll get things moving, maybe it won't, I don't know. But I just don't feel wicked at the minute. But on the whole, I don't feel terrible about how I'm looking. I had 2 weeks off. I enjoyed it. I was very active. Did I do any cardio? No. Did I get 8,000 to 25,000 steps in a day? Yes. That was only one day. Don't praise me on that. But yeah, my steps were not low. Did I train? Yeah, a few times. Did I eat mindfully? No, not really. Not in the second week. When we were at the resort hotels, did I eat mindfully? Not massively. Had a light lunch. Had a decent breakfast. Had a bougie meal in the evening. But that first week, it was just get what you're given. And yeah, it wasn't overboard. So I'm okay with it. It's not been 2 weeks of being a twat. Which I think most coaches, when someone has been away on holiday, would be expecting to some degree. Not being a twat, but just going a bit rogue. So I'm quite happy with myself. But I'm going to get back now and just chill, fill out my check-in, eat my meal, and do not a lot, I hope. I'll tell you what, putting these on this morning is absolute agony. I don't know if you can see, but I got refresh when I was snorkeling, and I've like fucked the front of my foot. Please ignore my sunburn. I've done this for a while. gone the other way? Oh my god. So full of shit. It's Thursday. It's 12 minutes past 3. I'm only just getting my wrap down, mate. I'm going to be well behind on food today. Digestion's feeling a little bit better. Did my check-in this morning. Oh, what the fuck have I just done? Oh, okay. Digestion's feeling a lot better. Amy has just this second voice noted me back some feedback, and I haven't listened to it yet. Haven't read my notes yet. I look like a piece of trash, and that's how the day's going. I went for a walk this morning after I'd sent my check-in, so I've already done about 4,500 steps, which is good. I'll go and get the rest in after work. After work, I want to tidy up a load of shit that I still haven't properly unpacked. I've unpacked it, I've just chucked it on the floor. And then I need to do a bit of client work, and I need to do a bit of event work, and I need to wash my hair because it's disgusting. It's been a very, very busy start back to work, and I have a headache, as I did last night as well. So, good, great. I'm going to be very honest here and a bit vulnerable, because this is something I've been thinking a lot lately, and I know when the time comes, I'll pull it out my arse. But since the wedding, I have constantly been in this state of, I need to do this, 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 I need to do this. And everything feels quite chaotic all the time, apart from when I was away. And now I'm back into that. I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. And I don't know if it's my job. I don't know if it's I'm taking on a lot of stuff outside of work, in my personal life. I don't know, but I'm not on prep at the minute. And it makes me worry and wonder, like, how am I going to fit it in? If I'm already like, I've got to wash my hair, I've got to do this, I've got to do this event management plan, I've got to do this, how am I going to do that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself at the minute, and I'm not really sure why, because I haven't got a lot going on now. It's something I've been thinking about lately. And our next plan of action is to get a puppy. We've wanted a dog for years. And it was like we'll get the house first and then we'll get the dog. And then it was like, we're engaged now, we're going to get married and then we'll get the dog. And then I was on prep and it was like, oh, bad time. And then we went on holiday and then I was back on prep again. And then I was planning the wedding. And it was more of the expense at the time when we had wedding planning to do and stuff. And now it's like, well, we haven't got hundreds of pounds that we're just shitting out every month. So the dog plan is in full swing. I'm like, for the first few months, that is going to give me even more to think about and do. But it might make me slow down as well, because I won't take on as much outside of like life. I don't know, but it's just something that keeps crossing my mind at the minute. And I'm thinking about. So just wanted to be honest and share that I've come back from honeymoon and I'm already back in that, which I don't think is very good, but I don't really know at the moment how to stop that or what it is. But I'll keep you posted. I've had a busy morning. I've had a busy morning with work stuff, but then I've also had a busy morning with taking our next steps. Tomorrow, it's also been a waiting game of finding the right litter, okay, of what I'm looking for. Andy's not as picky as I am, but I'm picky and that's okay. But tomorrow, we are going to visit a litter of puppies. And I don't think anyone goes and visits a litter of puppies without falling in love with one. We're specifically going to see 2. They've got 2 long-tail girls left, and long-tail girl is what Andy's after. I've been more picky on the colour and everything because I've always wanted a brindle boxer if I'm having my own boxer. I've had red and white paintbrush, and then I've also had a white one. But yeah, things are getting real. It's very exciting. I have just been for a walk and picked up a couple of treats, one for tomorrow when we're travelling to our appointment. But feeling really good. It actually feels quite nice to get back out for like intentional walks and stuff. I love looking through my check-ins on a walk and just stopping every now and again to kind of soak them up and feed back. It just really helps me think, and it's just a nice environment to do it in. The girls are doing really good. I'm really, really pleased with them. Lots of progress in so many different ways, and yeah, feeling really good. I'm feeling a little bit just overwhelmed in the sense that we've been looking for a dog for so long, so long. Andy is absolutely buzzing. I don't feel like it doesn't feel real yet. It doesn't feel real yet. I feel like I have to kind of justify it as though, because I haven't mentioned it on here. It's just all happened very quickly, but at the same time you've got to act fast or they go. Good morning, it's Saturday. Do you know what? I've just driven the whole way here with some of those little pixie eye patches on, and they really have done me a solid. I woke up this morning and my eyes were terrible. The bags were worse than this and the puffiness was really bad, but have made a little bit of a difference. I still keep them in the fridge. I bought them for the wedding and I haven't been using them consistently. Anything skincare wise, I'm terrible at staying consistent with. I don't know why, because I try and stay as consistent as I can with everything else in my life, but when it comes to skincare, it's like it passes 8 o'clock at night and I'm done. I don't know, but we've arrived at Andy's appointment in Birmingham and I'm just grabbing my breakfast before we start our day, which is very driving heavy. The way that I'm going to try and manage that is, with it being a rest day, we will get back to Lincoln. I've got to do a little bit of a food shop. I'm going to bung as many steps in as I can, and then we will go over to Norwich to look at this litter of puppies. And we're both very, very excited. But yeah, it's going to be very driving heavy. I've packed up all the food that I can apart from my wrap. I didn't want to make my wrap this morning to bung in my food bag, which is there, too early, because it can get soggy and I don't need to eat a soggy wrap today. I can make it when I get back, and then we will leave for Norwich-ish around 2:30. Because this lady has said that she's in after 5, so I just thought, well, 2:30 gives us a buffer of half an hour, and then it'll take a couple of hours to get there. Completely forgot about the Formula 1 thing, to be honest, and this appointment was already booked in months ago, so I knew that was happening. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on that I just forgot about, and the puppy thing has not been a very quick decision at all, but the jumping on it this weekend definitely has been. That progressed very quickly yesterday, just because, oh God, they just go so quickly. I've been looking at litters and found what I thought was the right puppy or the litter itself, and then I've gone back to arrange viewing them and the long tail girls have gone. So you do have to be that quick, but we're very, very excited today. Andy's buzzing his tits off. I will be more excited when I see them, but Andy is already like 10 out of 10 excited, and it's really nice.
Oh, geez. You're a little boisterous one, aren't you?
That's like Jaeger with the word.
Yeah.
You are
Well, it is Poppy's. It is Poppy's.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're not sure on me now?
So we had them all out there. They're having too much fun. They're having too much fun now.
Hiya. Say hi. So excuse us looking absolutely knackered, because we are.
I look great.
Oh, you look great. I look knackered. I am knackered. But it's all worth it. It's Sunday today. We went to go and visit the litter of puppies last night. Over to Andy. What happened?
Oh, so we went with the intention of seeing 2
Brindle
girls, who we did see. But the only criteria we really had was that they had to have tails. So we still saw a couple of boys in the mix as well.
There was friggin' loads. We didn't realise when we got there as well that there were 2 litters. We thought we were going to see 1, and the lady had 2. She hadn't advertised the other one with this because they were from 2 different mothers. I hadn't seen her other advertisement, so there were 20.
The pool of puppies to pick from still ended up at about 8. It was a mixture of girls and boys, largely girls, all with tails, brown, either brindle, but...
Or red.
When we got there was a pup that wasn't advertised because it had, until very recently, been reserved, but the lady had to back out, and it was a white one. And Hannah has an affinity for white boxers because Jip was her first ever dog and was a white boxer.
Yeah.
And
she just looked at me.
Hannah has an affinity for all things that are marginally unloved /
Don't say that, because I love you.
Yeah. Unloved and the run to the litter, which white ones are because they have a higher chance of genetic defects, so they're cheaper and people don't want them and they're usually left until last.
And they can be, there's 18% of white boxers can be deaf, or deaf in one ear, or deaf in both ears. Yeah. She's good for it.
So, yeah, spoilers. So Hannah took one look at this white
she looked at
boxer,
me from the bottom of the pile.
Realised that it was a girl, realised that she had a tail, and from this group of 8 being in the room with us, your heart was instantly set on the white.
She was also at the bottom of a pile of sleeping doggies in the corner, wasn't she, when we walked in? And she just looked up when we walked in, and I was like, who's that?
But she's, for a white girl, she's the biggest of the 2 litters.
Chunky.
And we've already got back here today and gone, where's the water ball going to go?
Where is she going to fit in here?
So we have got little Maggie Thomas.
Little Maggie Thomas.
A white boxer girl, tailed, with little brown patches on her ears.
Arriving with us next Saturday.
Yeah.
How excited are you?
Very excited.
Oh, it was just the best, wasn't it?
It was lovely. It was lovely. I mean, I've never experienced a bloody...
Going to pick a puppy
before.
How difficult. When they were all there, like I'd already made friends with Maggie, to be honest. She came over to me first, she was bounding around, and she'd caught my eye mainly out of the rest of them once she was in the mix because her face was so symmetrical and she looked...
And she was bright white.
Well, yeah.
And everyone else was red or black.
Yeah.
And she was just this, like, moon face, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's great. She's great. She was playing with everyone. We tested her hearing as well, so we were like clapping and making noise, and she reacts to everything.
Well, as crudely as we could.
Yeah,
right.
And to be honest, we said when we got in the car afterwards, because I explained the chances with Andy and just said if she was deaf, would we care? Not really. She's not going to be off the lead anywhere where there would be traffic or anything like that, or so it wouldn't actually be a problem. And to be honest, boxers don't listen to you anyway.
Oh, she will.
Yeah.
Oh,
but like they will just pick and choose what they want to hear anyway. So we would never know whether she was actually deaf or whether she was just being a knob.
Maybe. To an extent.
Yeah, but we're very excited. We've been looking at all the stuff that we need to buy. We could have taken her home last night. She was like, oh, do you want to take her now? And we were like, oh, God. But no.
Yeah, she was ready to go, but we'd planned, we knew we were probably going to get her next weekend.
Yeah.
But we've got an Amazon fucking basket that's full to the brim.
Yeah, and we want to get ourselves sorted. We've already inquired at a vet's that we want to take her to. I've already got some insurance quotes for her, so yeah, she's going to be golden by the time she gets here next week.
She is.
Maggie Thomas.
Already got a little throw for a spot on the sofa.
Yeah.
Which would be nice.
Yeah. Incoming. The vlogs are going to get very chaotic, I feel. Not that they weren't already.
She wasn't a chewer.
She wasn't actually.
The 2 Brindle girls who we'd gone to originally see, they were full boxer energy, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were they were just, I mean, don't get me wrong.
But to the point where I was like, I love chaotic and I wanted boxer energy. They were a little bit too much.
Wow. I feel like if you get a boxer, that's what you sign up to.
You do, and Maggie's still got a bit of that, but she's also got that quiet wanna cuddle up to you, which the other two did not have. They were just fucking running around in circles and chasing each other, which is still nice, obviously, but
They settled if you picked them up and cuddled them.
but we're not always going to do that.
No.
So, yeah, excited. Ready for our day of Formula One things?
Yep.
I know absolutely nothing about Formula One, apart from I know names. Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, but we don't like him.
Don't mind it.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to not like him.
It's just a bit of winded.
Oh, what's another one? Daniel Ricciardo.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I found that out yesterday. See, I knew that. Anyone else?
Loads.
Oh, I know, but I'm like thinking of things I know. I don't know anything else.